Welcome to Georgia. Today we're heading to a country at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, full of history, culture, and jaw-dropping scenery. We'll explore enchanting villages tucked in mountains and valleys, places that capture the heart and soul of Georgia. Think ancient towers, cobblestone streets, and views that make you stop in your tracks. This isn't just a video, it's an invitation to discover, connect, and fall in love with Georgia's hidden gems. So are you ready? Let's go. Scene 2 is up next. Let's dive in. First stop, Scenic, the City of Love. This enchanting town is often called the Balcony of the Caucasus, and it's easy to see why. Perched on a hilltop, Scenic overlooks the vast Alazani Valley, with the snow-capped Caucasus Mountains painting a breathtaking backdrop. The view stretches for miles, making you feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. The town is wrapped in 18th century defensive walls, complete with watchtowers you can walk along, history you can touch. Each stone tells a story, and as you stroll the ramparts, you can almost hear echoes of the past. Winding cobblestone streets invite you to get lost and discover hidden courtyards, flower-filled balconies, and local craft shops. Every turn reveals a new secret, a tucked-away corner waiting to be explored. The houses, with their carved wooden balconies and colorful rooftops, are pure charm. Their vibrant colors and intricate woodwork reflect the warmth and creativity of the people who live here. Life here moves at a slower, more deliberate pace, perfect for savoring the moment. Locals gather in the squares, sharing stories and laughter, while visitors are welcomed with open arms. Scenic is famous for its wine, and you can taste it in cozy cafes overlooking the valley. The region's winemaking tradition goes back thousands of years, and every glass tells a story of heritage and celebration. Romance is in the air, but it's not just for couples. It's about loving the beauty, the history, and the peacefulness. Whether you're with someone special or simply enjoying your own company, Scenic invites you to fall in love with life itself. As the sun sets, the sky glows pink and orange, and the streetlights flicker on, casting a warm glow on the cobblestones. The town transforms into a magical place where every shadow and light feels like part of a fairy tale. Imagine sharing khachapuri and homemade wine in a family-run restaurant. Laughter echoing through the night. The flavors are rich, the company is warm, and the memories linger long after the meal is over. Scenic isn't just a place you see, it's a place you feel. The spirit of the town seeps into your soul, leaving you changed in subtle, beautiful ways. Every corner offers a new delight. Each alleyway and courtyard is a small adventure waiting to be discovered. A cat napping on a windowsill, the scent of grapes drifting through the air, and the gentle rustle of leaves overhead create a sense of peace that's hard to find elsewhere. The sound of distant music floats through the streets, adding a soundtrack to your wanderings and making every moment feel special. It's a full-body experience, living, not just seeing. Here, you're not just a visitor, you become part of the story. If you dream of a romantic escape or a peaceful retreat, picture yourself wandering these alleys, the Georgian landscape stretching before you. The sense of freedom and wonder is unforgettable. Scenic is a poem, and I'm grateful to read a few lines of it. Each visit is a new stanza, a new memory to cherish. What a start to our journey. The adventure ahead feels even more promising after experiencing this magical place. Next, we head higher into the clouds, ready to discover what wonders await us beyond Scenic. Now we're in Mestia, deep in the Svaneti region of the Caucasus Mountains. This is a place where the landscape feels almost mythical, as if you've stepped into a storybook world high above the clouds. The journey here is an adventure in itself, winding roads that snake along dramatic cliffs, with every turn revealing new vistas. The drive is both thrilling and a little daunting, but as you climb higher, the mountains seem to rise up to greet you, their snowy peaks shining in the sun. The first thing you notice, the Svan Towers, ancient stone structures dating back to the 9th century, built for family defense. These towers are the guardians of the valley, standing tall and silent, each one with its own story etched in stone. These towers are everywhere, woven into daily life. Kids play in their shadows, families live beside them. They're not just relics, they're part of the rhythm of everyday existence here. Constant reminder of the region's resilience. It's a living museum where history and modern life blend seamlessly. You'll see satellite dishes on ancient stone walls and hear the laughter of children echoing between centuries-old towers. Climb a tower for a view that explains why they were built. You can see everything. From up here, the entire valley unfolds beneath you, and you can almost imagine the watchful eyes of past generations scanning the horizon for signs of danger. The Svan people have their own language, traditions and cuisine shaped by this rugged land. Their songs and stories echo the wildness of the mountains, and their way of life is a testament to endurance and creativity. Hospitality here is legendary. I was invited in for cheese and honey that tasted like 1,000 mountain flowers. Meals are shared with warmth and generosity, and every bite tells a story of the land and the people who call it home. For centuries, Svaneti's isolation preserved its unique culture in these incredible towers. The mountains acted as both barrier and protector, keeping outside influences at bay and allowing traditions to flourish. Even now, you feel the remoteness and the magic. The morning mist drifts through the valley, and the silence is broken only by the sounds of nature and village life waking up. Mount Ushba looms above, its double peaks piercing the sky. It's a mountain that inspires awe and respect, a symbol of the wild beauty that defines this region. The air is crisp and clean, perfect for adventurers and hikers. Every breath feels like a gift, charged with the energy of the mountains and the promise of discovery. Trails lead deep into the mountains. You could spend a lifetime exploring. Each path offers new surprises, hidden waterfalls, wildflowers, and views that take your breath away. Imagine generations living here, their stories echoing in these stone houses. Every home is a chapter in the ongoing tale of Svaneti, filled with memories and traditions passed down through the ages. There's a powerful sense of place, a humbling weight of history. Standing here, you feel connected to something much larger than yourself, a legacy of endurance and hope. The soundtrack is wind, river, and distant cowbells, a quiet that invites you to be present. It's a peace that seeps into your bones, making you slow down and truly notice the world around you. Hiking here, you feel alive, muscles working, sun on your face, surrounded by giants. Every step is a reminder of the power and beauty of nature and of your own place within it. Mestia isn't just a destination, it's an experience, a challenge, and a reward. It's a place that changes you, leaving you with stories and memories you'll carry forever. Taste food made by hands that know this land intimately. Each meal is a celebration of heritage, crafted with care and pride and shared with open hearts. Mestia is an adventure for the soul, a place where the spirit of the mountains seeps into you and every moment feels extraordinary. Ready for somewhere even more remote? Let's go. There's always another story waiting just beyond the next mountain pass. Welcome to Ushguli, one of Europe's highest, most remote villages and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tucked away in the wild heart of Georgia's Svaneti region, Ushguli feels like a place where the modern world has barely left a footprint. Getting here is a true adventure. Bumpy roads, river crossings, and then suddenly a valley opens to reveal a cluster of Svan towers beneath the mighty Mount Shkara. The journey itself is a rite of passage, a reminder that the most extraordinary places are never easy to reach. It feels like a forgotten kingdom, untouched by time. Mist drifts through the ancient towers, and the air is thick with stories whispered by the wind. Life here is simple, tied to the land and seasons. Cows and horses wander the streets as if they own them. The rhythm of daily life is slow and steady, echoing the cycles of nature. The Svan towers are even more ancient and weathered, standing as silent guardians of history. Each stone tells a story of defense, family, and survival through centuries of storms and strife. Over 200 towers in this small area, the highest concentration anywhere. Their silhouettes dominate the skyline, a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the Svan people. Touching the cold, rough stone, you imagine the hands that built them 1,000 years ago. Generations have come and gone, but these towers remain steadfast and unyielding. Ushguli has endured invasions, harsh winters, and centuries of change. Through it all, the village has held on to its traditions, its language, and its spirit. The people here are resilient, greeting visitors with a reserved but genuine warmth. Their hospitality is quiet but heartfelt, shaped by generations of living in this challenging landscape. I visited La Maria Church, a tiny 12th century chapel with faded frescoes perched above the village. Its ancient walls have witnessed countless prayers and hopes over the centuries. Looking out at Mount Shkara from its window, you feel connected to something bigger than yourself, The mountains seem eternal, and the silence inside the chapel is almost sacred. At night, the sky explodes with stars, and the silence is profound. The Milky Way stretches overhead, reminding you how small and fleeting our lives are compared to these ancient stones. Ushguli demands you slow down, walk, breathe, watch the clouds drift and the light change. Here time moves differently, and every moment feels precious. It's a meditation, a lesson in presence. In this stillness, you rediscover the beauty of simply being. This is why I travel, to find places that are raw, real, and breathtakingly authentic. Ushguli is a living museum, a place where the past and present exist side by side. Ushguli is the real deal. Here, authenticity isn't a performance, it's a way of life, woven into every stone and every smile. When you think of peace and history, imagine the crisp air stone towers and the snow-covered wall of Mount Shkara. The landscape is both humbling and inspiring, a reminder of nature's grandeur. This is Ushguli, a piece of my heart now. Its spirit lingers long after you leave, calling you back in dreams and memories. Next, we journey to the heart of the Caucasus, where new adventures and ancient stories await. We've arrived in Kazbegi, now called Stepantsminda, deep in the Caucasus Mountains. The iconic site here is the Gergeti Trinity Church, perched on a hilltop with Mount Kazbek towering behind. It's one of the most dramatic, awe-inspiring views you'll ever see. You can hike or take a jeep up to the church. The climb is tough but rewarding. Wildflowers, green meadows, and then this tiny 14th century church standing strong against the vast landscape. At the top, the wind whips around you and you're surrounded by a panorama of jagged peaks. Inside, the church is simple and candlelit, a place of quiet contemplation. Locals come to light candles and pray. It's a living place of faith. But Kazbegi is more than just the church. The whole area is a playground for nature lovers. Waterfalls, valleys, glaciers. The landscape is raw, untamed, and humbling. Imagine waking up to Mount Kazbek, glowing in the morning sun, coffee in hand, feeling peace and wonder. This is what we seek when we travel, moments that stop us in our tracks. Legends say Prometheus was chained to Mount Kazbek, and looking at it, you believe the myths. Kazbegi isn't just a place to see, it's a place to feel, to connect with the earth and sky. But the real heart of this region, let's find out. Stepantsminda, the town at the foot of Kazbek, is the perfect base camp for adventure and warmth. Nestled in the valley by the Tergi River, it's bustling, yet charming. The best part? The guest houses. Local families open their homes to travelers, offering legendary Georgian hospitality. I stayed with a family whose grandmother cooked khinkali and homemade cheese for everyone. Around the table, travelers and hosts shared stories and laughter. It felt like family. This is the soul of travel connection, shared meals and simple pleasures. After a day of hiking, you return to the smell of dinner, a hot shower, and a table full of food and friends. Stepantsminda is also the gateway to incredible hiking trails for all levels. Whether you're trekking to a glacier or picnicking in a wildflower meadow, this place inspires adventure. The town buzzes with energy, people swapping trail tips in cafes, faces glowing with excitement. Stepantsminda combines epic nature with a human touch, adventure and comfort, wildness and warmth. Dream of waking up to mountain views, feeling accomplished after a hike, and sharing laughter with new friends. Stepantsminda isn't just a place, it's an invitation to explore, connect, and make your own adventure. One last scene. Let's wrap up our journey. What a trip! From Signagi's romance to Svaneti's towers and the heart of the Caucasus, Georgia has captured my heart. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you felt the wonder and warmth of these villages. If you enjoyed this adventure, please subscribe and share your travel dreams in the comments below. Your support means the world and helps us keep exploring. Until our next adventure, be open, be kind, and always save room for dessert. See you soon.